Hello everybody, and welcome to my new video. I am Ignited Trap, and I hope that you're doing well today. Today we have some plans. I have some plans. We are going to make, or y'all are coming with me on the journey of making a fabricator, and hopefully taming a modded ankylosaurus, a modded anky. I want to tame one of Clay's ankylos. I more specifically want to tame a grater. I need to get oil for a fabricator. So, I believe I saw some over in the swamp. Not in the swamp, but like underwater towards the swamp. I think that'll do for getting some oil. If I do find any over there. I do know that there can be a little oil stacks under the water, so we're going to look for that. If you end up enjoying this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out my channel, helps me grow on YouTube, and helps me get further along as a YouTuber and possibly make this a job. Make a dream come true kind of thing. There we go. Look, this is what gives oil. Ooh, okay, nice. Gotta watch my oxygen. Keep moving around just in case something comes up. I might see it before it gets me. Alright, let's go ahead and go back up. I'm glad these guys don't float back up to the surface. That's really nice. I know some things that can swim and go underwater will just float back to the top. I'm not sure what all does it, but I know there are some things that do that. A lot of stuff from Arcs of All Evolved did it, where they would just float to the surface and leave you there to drown. Alright, so we got some oil. I want to get a fabricator more so I can start, well, I need it to advance in the game, and I need it to make polymer. I want to make some modded cryopods, but they take polymer to create. So, I need a fabricator. Let me see. Did I make... Oh, heck yeah. Awesome. I got the spark powder I need. And I got the oil I need. That means it's fabricator time. A fabricator. Nice. Alright, let's get this sucker placed down. I think somewhere in the middle of the room isn't a bad idea. Maybe like over here-ish isn't horrible. I mean, it kind of just looks like it's... If it's gonna be in the middle of the room, I ought to make it look nice. There we go. Alright. Now we need gasoline. Okay. Alright, I'll bring y'all back when we're doing something more interesting besides just making making gasoline and polymer. Sorry. I'll bring y'all back. Welcome back, everybody. We got the fabricator. We got fuel in it. We got some gasoline. We got more in here. Before we go ahead and turn that on and do stuff with it, I do want to show y'all. I don't believe I showed y'all last time. I don't know if I got it. I don't remember when it happened. Anyway, look. I might have my settings turned up a bit high, but this is the loot I got out of a couple purple drops with rings around them. And, well, this one may have been from a yellow drop with a ring around it. Yeah. A lot of armor and a lot of stuff. Just very good loot out of that, right? And then, where is it? It's this box. I got even more loot. Today, I got this amazing sickle earlier, and it's not even a blueprint, pre-made. And I got this rifle as well. This is a really good rifle. I got that out of a drop yesterday. And I got a modded Anky saddle. Not even a blueprint. So this makes me really want to tame one of them. Because they're not horribly hard to find. A greater ClayAnky saddle. I want to tame one of those. I want to tame a greater ClayAnky. I don't know why ClayAnky makes me think of clanky. I don't know if that's even how it's spelled, but it just makes me think of that word. So let's go ahead and power up this bad boy, and let's get some polymer crafted. And while that's crafting, let's look at the requirements to make some of these modded cryopods that I never see any YouTubers use, but I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. Alright, 10 crystal, 5 hide, 4 oil, 15 fiber, 2 metal, and 8 polymer. So 8 polymer per. Yeah, I should be able to make a good few of those. Especially if I'm going to have to get more gasoline anyway. Alright. Let's wait. How much does it need? Like 5? Is it 5 or something? Oil per, or is it 10? I don't remember. So wait here for a moment and see. See if it turns that into oil, or gasoline, I mean. I keep misspeaking. I don't think it's going to turn it into anything. I think it needs more than... Oh, nope, it is 5. No, it's more than 5. It's 6? Is it really 6 oil for 5 gasoline? Interesting. Okay, well, I'll bring y'all back when I'm making some cryopods. Look at all of this oil over here. I did not know I was living so close to oil. Here, look, I'll show y'all that I'm right next to my home. That's the island I live on, and you can see my house up there. Right? Oh, I can't. Right there. That's my house. And then right here is oil. Look at all this oil I got right next to me. It's going to be so easy to just come back and forth for oil. I just farm this pretty often, and I'll have tons of oil. Let's go ahead and get us some oil. We struck oil, boys. It's black gold. Just that there's oil everywhere. So it's not really gold. What was that? What is that, piranha? I wonder if piranha are scared of Deinosuchus like they are Sarcos. Oh, my pickaxe broke. Okay. I'll bring y'all back when I'm harvesting oil again. Hello, everybody. Getting back to whacking. Just got back with my repaired pickaxe. Gonna get to harvesting all this oil. There's a Sarco up there in the water. It looks like a Sarco. It might not be a Sarco. It might be a Deinosuchus. Or Deinosuchus. I think it's Dino. Because D-E-I-N-O. Because Dino is D-I-N-O. So, the Dino. But everyone pronounces it Dino. Which is weird. But it might be it. That might be it. I don't know. Part of me believes because of the E-I in it. Makes it Dino. But I know some letters can be silent. I don't want to be one of those guys that tries to tell everybody, oh, it's not herbivore, it's herbivore. Because that's just stupid. Oh, I'm dying. Whew. I was gargling. That was gross. Alright, that's plenty of oil for cryopods. Let's go ahead and get back home here. Let's get to making some cryopods. And then, with our newfound cryopods, I will be flying around the map with a Deinosuchus in my pocket. Ready to tame an ankylo. Well, I do need to make some stuff for some tranks. Go ahead and get up here. Grab the stuff needed to make it. Let's see. Alright. So I got oil. Got polymer. Let's go ahead and track the cryopod. So I know what I need. Alright. Let's look. Let's take a look-see here. I believe everything I need is right here. Oh, I'm only going to be able to make 2. That's fine. Fiber, hide. Set that backwards in what I was grabbing. And metal. That leaves me with exactly 2 cryopods. These modded ones that I like so much more than normal ones. Oh, wow. I lost a decent little bit of health from that bit of drowning I did. It's okay. It's like a drug. Get yourself good and close to suffocating, and it gives you that high of surviving. Alright, nice. We got ourselves a cryopod. Nice. Well, we got ourselves 2 cryopods, which means I could cryopod the Deinosuchus and have 1 left over for when I go and tame myself a ClayAnky. So, I will be bringing y'all back when we get on our way to doing that, to looking for one. Welcome back, everybody. We are now going to be heading off to look for a greater ClayAnky. That's what I want to tame. Well, we're going to go find one and try and tame it. I have a mod on here that adds, well, better versions of Tranks, as you can see on screen. Let me see what the mod's called. I think it's just Trank Plus, but I want to give y'all a good look. Yeah, it's Tranks Plus. It adds all kinds of new versions of Tranks. So it goes all the way up, with the arrows, it goes all the way up to ×5. I have about 100 something, like 143, 144. It's 143 ×2 Trank arrows, and then I have 61 normal Trank arrows, a bunch of narcotics on me, and then I got cryopods. We are gonna go and look for a ClayAnky, because that's what I want to tame today, and I don't want this to be too boring, so we're gonna go on an adventure looking for one. We'll bring this big old boy as muscle, so we're safer just in case something happens. So we're gonna get on our way. We're gonna get to looking. I will bring y'all. We will cut to when I find some or any at all. And if it's a high, if it's a high level, y'all will find out. My goodness, look at that pit of just clay trikes, dude. Look at all those triceratops right there. You got Nordic, you got triceratops, you got greater triceratops, and then you got the giant freaking Titanic elephant in the background over here. These things are gigantic, dude. They did not hold back on the size when making that thing. Got a bunch of archaeology stuff around here, too. It's very interesting. These guys are always so associated with the swamp, at least in my mind now. I mean, most of the maps I see them on, they're only ever seemingly by the swamp. I know with Extinction, there doesn't really exist a swamp area. I mean, I guess the underground forest is kind of a swamp, but it's whatever. By the way, if you're new here, new to the series, this is my first modded survival series, first series ever I've done at all. The end goal, the big goal, or goals for this series is I want to play the game, tame dinos, like modded dinos that I've never seen anyone use in a survival series. So I want to try and actually tame pretty much all the modded dinos for the most part. Unless they're like, just archaeology versions of dinos. I might skip out on that a little bit. I may not. And then I also want to try beating the boss on here with a few different dinos. Besides just the obvious strong ones that we come across, we will try. Basically, we might fight the boss a few times. So it's to beat the boss with modded dinos and tame most of the modded dinos that you see in all of my other, battle videos and stuff like that. By the way, if you haven't checked out the battle videos, maybe you should. It'll help out the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, we're flying over here, because this is towards my old base. I want to see if ClayAnkies can spawn by where I've seen other Ankies. We will tame one of those Paleo Rexes in the future. And maybe we'll even tame these Arcology Allos. Not these specific ones, but we'll tame Arcology Allos in the future. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all have any thoughts, leave some comments down below about that. If anyone has any thoughts about it. Alright. If I believe down here... Yep, I think that's one of them right there. Nice. Look at those boys. Look at these guys. Look how big they are. Oh, they're babies. They have little babies. Oh, it's a little baby. Oh, it's a little baby. They're so cute. Look how big the big ones are, though. These are greater ClayAnkylosaurus. Look at these guys. They are big and they are mean. Level 55. Both level 55? Okay. I'm not that desperate to tame one that I'm gonna just go with a level 55. They're cool, but if I could get like 100 something, that would be nice. I could also throw the Deinosuchus out. Why is it in here? Weird. I could throw the Deinosuchus out and use it to kill them and take the babies, but I'm not going to do that because I want higher levels, and I do want the taming effectiveness. You know what I forgot to bring? I forgot to bring any kind of Mijo berries. Well, that's fine. Well, I'll bring y'all back when we find some more of them. Hold on, people. I know I said I'd bring you back if I saw a ClayAnky, but look at what I found. I know what this is, but, like, I don't know anything about it, really. It's a modded... It's not modded. It's an Elder Claw. Not tameable, it says. Don't you need to buy a DLC to have these or something? Or do I already... I don't even know if I own the DLC for it. I know I own... I believe I own the DLC for the Pyromane. I don't know if the Elder Claw is a part of the same DLC as that or not. We will definitely look into getting one of those guys in the future. Because those seem pretty cool. Big old tree bear. Big old magical tree bear. I like me some bears. The dire bear is actually kind of underrated. It does a lot of damage. It's kind of a glass cannon creature. Not to the fullest extent, but I'd definitely say it fulfills the role of a glass cannon. Because it hits, like, it can hit about as hard as a Rex, I think. But does not even have half the health. So. Alright, well, once again, I'll bring y'all back if we find any ClayAnkies. We have found another ClayAnky. Level 45. Oh, it's got a normal ClayAnky. We got a greater ClayAnky and a normal ClayAnky. Oh, 145. Oh, but it's got an Alpha Raptor on it. Oh, well, it's dead. I can't stop that. It's a freaking Alpha Raptor. Yeah, it's gonna get it. There's too much stuff on it. Dang, that was a good level ClayAnky, too. That's rough. I bet I could kill that Alpha Raptor, but not without killing the Anky. Like, it's on that Anky. Oh, look, Arcology Cerato. I hear another Cerato, I think. No? Maybe not? We have some Arcology, well, we have a couple Arcology Pachyrhinos. Oh, we got stuff going on up here, too. Look at the Rexes, dude. We got at least 4 Rexes up here. That's a lot of... No, I think there's 5 up here. This spot has so many Rexes, dude. Was that a, I couldn't tell if that was a ClayAnky that just died or not. It is. Huh. Well, that was the strongest strike that was here, so if it couldn't beat a Rex, then the rest are screwed. Is that a ClayAnky all the way over there? In my cursors? Look at that Rex. The Evo Rex is so cool. I don't know. You got an Alpha Archaeology Aloe down there with an Antrodemus or whatever it's called. Look at the Rexes. Yep, these are Claystrikes being eaten. Maybe this is why I never see any Claystrikes anywhere else besides the swamp. Because the swamp's the only spot that they're not living with Rexes and spawning in such high numbers that I don't even think Rexes could kill them. I mean, maybe they could, but we got... Ooh, that's not a normal... That's not a terrorbird, is it? No, it's a dreadbeak. Ooh, they're pretty cool. We'll definitely try and tame one of those in the future. They're like bigger, cooler terrorbirds. Alright, I'm keeping y'all around for too much. Let's go find it. I'll bring y'all back when I find a ClayAnky of some kind. Alright, once again, I said I'd bring you back if I found a ClayAnky of some kind, but I didn't. Found something else I haven't seen on this map yet. A gargant Spino. Over here in the mountains fighting a max level archaeology Cerrado. They have very similar health, but knockback wins the day. Alright, I'm going to bring y'all back when I find a high-level ClayAnky I want to tame. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. What I meant to say, once again, I bring y'all back to see something that isn't a ClayAnky. You hear that music? I don't know if y'all can hear it. That's boss music if you do hear it. You see the giant floating rock? Yeah! It's a world boss. It's an alpha archaeology rock elemental. I heard the music start up and I was like, is something trying to kill me and I just don't see it? And then I realized, that's the boss music. And then I saw this giant floating rock with this red mist around it. I want to get its attention though. But it's not working. Oh! Well, here we go. We got ClayAnkys. 15... 85... 25. Wow, what disappointing levels, dude. I have been searching for so long to find some ClayAnkys, especially high levels, and I have not come across any high levels at all. But I just thought that was a cool find, to find a world boss. It's the first archaeology world boss I've seen. I don't know how killable they are. I mean, you saw the thing's got 400-something thousand health, and it still has the same damage resistance as a normal rock elemental. It's only level 1, so I guess they can only come in level 1. That's fair. That makes sense, actually. If they could be higher levels, they would be impossible to kill. Imagine those stats amped up by being level 150. That would be crazy. Alright, I'll bring you back if I find a high level ClayAnky. Hello, everyone. I had to pause the game. But as you can see, there's a greater ClayAnky, and it is actually a good level. It's a level 130. Next to a level 50. Oh, there's a smaller one down there that is also level 130. So we got a big one and a small one. Even though they're all bigger than the normal Anky, the greater is definitely huge in comparison. I'm just trying to see if there's anything big and dangerous around. Okay. There's stuff fighting. RG's fighting that guy, fighting that saber-tooth. This is gonna be a bit tricky. I gotta get the other Ankies away from that one. So that one's they got That one's got 13k torpor. And then the small one that's fighting, which might die, has 3k torpor. That's a huge torpor difference, dude. Now, these guys are knockout tames. Alright, well, that one's dead, so I don't get to pick him. Alright. Let's go ahead. Get our Dinosuchus out, because I believe I can shoot off the back of him, right? Yes, I can. Awesome. I don't know exactly how you're doing that when you're laying on the back of it, but that's whatever. The details don't matter. Sorry if I'm a little boring sounding. I hope I'm not. I've been looking for these for so long. I've been looking for a high-level version of one of these guys for far, far too long. Who's the high level? You? Alright. I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I'll be able to sit here and tank them long enough that I can knock the big one out. So what I'm going to try and do, see if I can kill him. Let's quit biting. What's his health at? Like 300 something? Okay. Let's wait until the other one kind of moves away a bit. So I can try and kill him. Alright. Oh, he's running. Okay. Nice, nice. Oh, is he going to turn around to hit me? Yes, he is. Oh, wow, you really can't run when he's hitting you. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, good. Those guys are going to die fighting the freaking ClayAnky. Huh. Alright. Whew. Alright, goodness. They really do break your ankles, dude. Alright, hold on. Let's come over here, kill these guys. I don't like that y'all even exist over here. Alright, they're dead. Where is the one that's hurt? Is he still after me? He might be. If he is, let's kind of run him over here. Because I think he stays mad for a while. Okay. He's like hanging out with that one. That's another dead saber-tooth. Oh. He hit him and made him go into the armored stance or whatever you call it. Oh, it's a young saber-tooth. Okay. Oh, it's another baby. I think that was a young one. No? It's a parent. That's what it is. Okay, nice. Is you... Okay, I think that one's seriously still actually mad at me. See if we can get it away a bit. Come here. Oh my goodness! I took more damage than I did! Look at that! I took 1,700 damage. That's crazy. Alright, let's wait until he's kind of done killing these other ones. Wow, he really... They don't hit that hard, but... Oh, it's a high-level saber. Oh. Oh my goodness, he's hitting me. Oh. Cool little roar effect. Okay, I don't like how hurt he already is. Oh. Then you put that one to sleep. Alright. Let's get to work then. How much torpor are you taking? I should be able to put you to sleep. You're gaining a ton of torpor. And you're only doing 45 damage, so we should be able to do this. Alright, I will bring y'all back when he's closer to being put to sleep. A little update on how it's going. Have him over halfway, or her. Have her over halfway knocked out. I did not notice. It took me a minute to notice. That's why I'm up on this rock. That thing was doing a bunch of torpor to me. Every time it hit me. It's got my Deinosuchus nearly halfway knocked out, so I decided to run away. Well, I tried to. It was a bit of a struggle. When these guys hit you, they hit you with a slowing effect. They basically just break your ankles every time they hit you with that big club, and you can't get away. We'll let some of that torpor build up on it. It looks really hurt, but it's half health. Yeah, look at that. Look at that torpor go up. I am down to 77 tranks. Well, I have 61 normal ones. And my first crossbow is nearly broken. I figured it would be. There we go. Let's get you... Alright. Let's get this put in there. Alright, 75 more of these time 2 tranks. I'm glad I made so many of the times 2. I should have made some times 3 or tried to. Uh-oh. I think I have enough torpor and health left that I can work on putting this guy to sleep without hiding up there. Go to sleep. Oh, are you still gonna fight? Or are you just running towards me? Sometimes creatures just run towards you when trying to run away from you. Thank goodness these guys are so slow. And thank goodness I tamed a Deinosuchus. Because I can use them just to help me tame stuff. I can shoot off the back of them. Alright, this might take a minute. Alright, I think he's about to go to sleep from just torpor buildup. Because I just hit him with a lot more arrows. Her. I keep saying him. It's a her. Whatever. Let's see. Where are you kind of going? There seems to only be herbivores around, so that's good. My goodness, these guys are big. Look at him next to the Deinosuchus, dude. It's like the same size. He's about to go out. Heck yeah. He's going to be asleep for 3 hours, it says. Passive, because I don't want you to bite him by accident. Do you still have everything on you? No, you don't. Alright. I know the bag is somewhere around here somewhere. Is this it? Yes, it is. Put the meat and stuff back on you. Now, I know this will probably take a while to actually tame them. Because Mijo berries are not very high on the list. Well, it only says 35. Wait, does it say 35? No, it says 23. Well, then I have more than enough. Keep y'all around until it eats the first one and we see how much it needs. 4.4%. Alright. Nice. Let's fly around and see what we got going on. There's some aloes over there. There's another Anky. A 140? I could have been trying to tame a 140? What the heck? Is that an alpha aloe? Oh, it is. That could be a problem, because they're actively killing that guy. I might need to try and kill that thing with my Dinosuchus. I don't know, though. If I can't get away, I can't get away, and I don't have a better saddle than normal. Well, as long as they stay up there, we should be good. Alright, I'll bring y'all back when this guy's tamed or something happens. Otherwise, nothing's happening. Alright, everybody. It's about to tame. Here in a moment, we'll have ourselves a greater ClayAnkylosaurus. We're going to have ourselves a big, tanky metal gatherer. And a decent fighter, too. And then we'll be getting back home with him. Her. I keep saying him. It's a her. It's a girl. It's a girl, Anky. It's a girl. It's not a pretty girl, but it's a girl. It took so long to find this thing. I'm so happy that we're about to have one. I can take it back home and I can grind for metal and other resources. I think these have a weight reduction. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those stats. Oh my goodness, the carry weight is insane. 3,288? That's nuts. Let's get you in your cryopod. Get you out of yours. Grab the, let's grab this. Throw the rest out. Get the ClayAnky cryo. Alright, I will bring y'all back when we're back home. Alright, everyone, we're back home. Time to throw out our new Tame. Look at that big girl. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. It's so cool. Look at these. Look at us. We're moving up in the world. We're getting some respect on our name. My goodness, look at the size of this boy. Look at the size of this gal. This is a tank. Look at this unit. Like, it's not as tall as the Stego, but it is definitely bigger. It's got some chunk to it. Look how armored it is. Let's go ahead and get us its saddle. I have a saddle for it that has 97 armor. An ascended saddle. I know this is it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Go ahead and break us some rocks. Oh, it collects berries? Oh, I wish it had directional hits. Look at that. Look at that flint gathering. Nice. And it's got all the carry weight in the world. That's cool. So unlike normal Ankys, their normal attack just gathers materials. Wow, they really don't get anything for stamina. Only 700 at 30 levels. So 32 levels into health, 30 into stamina, 31 into oxygen, 40 into food, 29 into... That's only... Its lowest stat is weight. 29 levels into weight, but it has over 3,000 carry weight. And then it's got 31 into melee. So this one, 30s across the board. Is there a stat missing? Stamina... Maybe I'm just used to how many are on other things. How much do you get per health level? Alright. Well, let's just get you to like 10k. And then the rest we'll put into melee damage, I guess? Okay, maybe now I kind of see why maybe they don't get a lot into stamina. They're very slow, and they very slowly drain stamina. So they're a berry gatherer, and a stone, and, well, mostly a flint and metal gatherer. Not really good for stone. Oh, there we go. That's the stone collection done. I wish they had a directional swing, but it really doesn't matter, I guess. Because it has such a big... It's basically a big AoE attack as is. Look at that. How much does that weight go up by? Not a ton, I guess. Wow. Alright. Now, it has a bite. That can gather stuff, too. I'm not sure it can run and bite, so that's nice. Wow, it can bite fast. Nice. I wonder what kind of damage the bite does, because that might be better to use than the other than this attack. I don't know which one's gonna be better for fighting. Like, which one would win in a fight. Maybe I'll do that for a battle video. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I am Ignited Trap. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Leave any name ideas for the big ol' Anky. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Don't